Hello, space travelers. Buckle up for an epic adventure with our top 18 science fiction movies that will blow your mind, stir your emotions, and make you question the universe itself. Each film is a standalone gem, packed with stunning visuals, bold ideas, and gripping stories that stick with you like a rogue meteor. We'll dive deep into why these masterpieces are legendary, with every section serving as a love letter to their brilliance. Grab your cosmic popcorn, silence your phones, and let's blast off into the galaxy of these unforgettable films. Dune 2021 transports us to the scorching desert of Arrakis, where the young Paul Atreides is pulled into a war over spice, a resource more valuable than gold that controls the universe. It's not just a science fiction film, it's a grand epic about betrayal, fate, and ecology, featuring massive sandworms that tower like skyscrapers and steal the show. Denis Villeneuve transforms every frame into a work of art. Hans Zimmer's score booms like a cosmic storm, and the intricate political and religious storyline from Frank Herbert's novel keeps you riveted to the screen. The movie is a triumph in both visuals and emotion, compelling you to rewatch it multiple times and contemplate humanity's place among the stars. Inception 2010 draws us into a dream heist, where the thief Dom Cobb infiltrates minds to steal secrets. His toughest mission? Planting an idea that the victim believes is their own. Christopher Nolan builds a maze of dreams within dreams, where cities fold like paper and zero-gravity battles defy all physics. The cast: DiCaprio's intensity, Gordon Levitt's composure, Ellen Page's curiosity, keeps everything grounded, while Hans Zimmer's soundtrack with its iconic bwong makes your heart race. It's an intellectual roller coaster, both epic and thought-provoking about memory and guilt. The ending with the spinning top, it will haunt you forever, turning the film into a permanent, free resident in your mind. Interstellar 2014 propels us to a dying Earth, where pilot Cooper leads a NASA team through a wormhole to find a new planet for humanity. Nolan weaves together a story of love and sacrifice, with a father-child bond that's more emotional than the pull of a black hole. The visuals, spinning space stations, black holes rendered with scientific precision, leave you in awe, and combined with real physics, make you want to call your science teacher immediately. The soundtrack, with its haunting organ music, guides you through the time twists. It's an ode to human resilience, encapsulated in intense emotions and cosmic wonders, making you sob while stargazing and dreaming of the impossible. The Matrix 1999 turns reality upside down when hacker Neo discovers that the world is a simulation controlled by machines. The red pill, bullet-dodging kung fu, and the iconic green code reign spark a revolution, fusing deep philosophy with groundbreaking action sequences. The Wachowskis craft a slick, stylish world filled with leather jackets and shades, where every shot bursts with energy, from Trinity's gravity-defying kicks to Neo's legendary slow-motion moments. The film probes profound questions about choice, consciousness, and the nature of existence, while delivering heart-pounding action. Its influence spreads across video games, movies, and memes, making it a cultural giant. After watching, you'll find yourself questioning your mundane office job and secretly wondering if you could be the one. Terminator 2: Judgment Day 1991 is the iconic sequel that elevates the story as Sarah Connor and her son John team up with a good T-800 to prevent Judgment Day. James Cameron pushed the boundaries of CGI with the liquid metal T-1000, creating breathtaking action scenes and breakthrough visuals. Linda Hamilton became an icon of female action heroes, while the intense synth soundtrack amps up the adrenaline. It's a perfect blend of science fiction, action, and emotion, with messages about fate and hope. After watching, you'll want to run away from any machine with a strange look in its eye. Her 2013 tells a strange love story in a technology-saturated future, where the lonely writer Theodore falls in love with Samantha, an artificial intelligence with a charming voice and infinite intelligence. Spike Jonze's pastel-colored world is both warm and alien, with Joaquin Phoenix's vulnerable performance and Scarlett Johansson's captivating voice touching the heart. The film contemplates love, loneliness, and the ways of connecting when technology blurs boundaries. The script is humorous and relatable, with a bittersweet soundtrack, making the film feel like both a hug and a punch. You'll look at your phone differently, captivated by a work that's both humane and fantastical. Arrival, 2016, redefines the encounter with extraterrestrial beings as linguist Louise Banks decodes the language of octopus-like creatures to prevent global war. Denis Villeneuve's quiet, intellectually rich film eschews laser guns to focus on language, with Amy Adams' profound performance at the center of the story about communication and empathy. The imagery, massive ships hovering in the mist, is haunting, and the eerie soundtrack draws you in. A mind-blowing twist shatters perceptions, reshaping time and connecting humanity. This is a profound masterpiece that elevates science fiction, inspiring you to listen more and fear the unknown less. Mad Max Fury Road 2015 explodes in a barren post-apocalyptic wasteland where Max and the warrior Furiosa lead a high-octane chase to free the captive women. George Miller's action epic is a 2-hour adrenaline frenzy, packed with real, wildly dangerous stunts, like flamethrower guitars and pole-vaulting vehicles that are brilliantly insane. Charlize Theron's fierce Furiosa and the dazzling chrome visuals make every scene burst with intensity. Its feminist spirit and relentless energy redefine the genre, blending chaos with hope in a masterful way. You'll finish watching it buzzing with excitement, eager to paint your car and join the revolution, stunned by the film's bold audacity. Minority Report 2002 transports us to a future where precogs predict crimes, and police officer John Anderton goes on the run after being accused of a murder that hasn't happened yet. Steven Spielberg's thrilling and sleek film overwhelms with holographic ads, jetpacks, and eye-scanning tech, feeling like a spot-on prophecy of a surveillance society. Tom Cruise's frenetic energy drives the cat-and-mouse chase, while questions about free will leave you pondering. The action explodes with spider drones and rooftop pursuits, set in a strikingly vivid world. It's a smart, stylish thrill ride that foreshadows a tech-obsessed world, making you glance at your smartwatch with a hint of suspicion. Contact, 1997, is an emotionally rich science fiction film. Jodie Foster plays scientist Ellie Arroway, who discovers a signal from the star Vega, unraveling mysteries about life beyond Earth. Director Robert Zemeckis masterfully balances science and faith with stunning space scenes and Foster's powerful performance. The story explores human curiosity and the desire to connect with the universe, leaving you both contemplative and moved. It's a profound work that makes you gaze at the stars and wonder, are we truly alone? Children of Men, 2006, depicts a bleak future where humanity can no longer reproduce, and a disillusioned former activist escorts a pregnant woman through a war-torn world. Alfonso Cuarón's post-apocalyptic drama is vividly terrifying, with spectacular long takes, like the one-shot battle scene that immerse you in the brink of life and death. Clive Owen's authentically weary performance and the ravaged world highlight the dangers. Yet a glimmer of hope still shines through. This is a powerful call to resilience, with themes of immigration and survival becoming increasingly relevant. You'll need time to digest the emotional weight and be stunned by the film's craftsmanship. Ghost in the Shell, 1995, dives into a cyberpunk future where the cyborg major hunts down a hacker while grappling with her own humanity in a world dominated by enhanced bodies. Mamoru Oshii's anime masterpiece stuns with neon-drenched cities and intricately crafted mechanical forms, complemented by a haunting soundtrack that lingers forever. This profound exploration of consciousness and identity stands the test of time, inspiring The Matrix and countless other works. With stunning visuals, deep philosophical themes, and an unmatched atmosphere, it's a genre-defining landmark that makes you contemplate your own soul while being captivated by the cool, futuristic vibe. District 9, 2009, places aliens in a South African slum where they are confined and despised, and the unexpected transformation of an official sparks a battle for justice. Neil Blomkamp's thrilling documentary-style film blends intense action with sharp commentary on apartheid and hatred. Sharlto Copley's captivating journey from a worthless character to a hero, along with the heartbreakingly realistic prawn-like aliens, draws you in. This is conscientious science fiction that compels you to confront human flaws while rooting for redemption. You'll leave the film shaken, impressed by its bold heart and vibrant energy. The Fifth Element, 1997, transports us to a vibrant future where taxi driver Corbin Dallas teams up with a cosmic diva to stop evil from destroying Earth. Luc Besson's wild ride blends action, humor, and science fiction, featuring flying taxis, extraterrestrial opera, and Chris Tucker's maniacal screams that steal the show. Bruce Willis's charm and Mila Jovovich's quirky energy light up this vibrant world. It's a fun, not too serious party that earns its classic status with memorable dialogue and bold style. You'll want to re-watch it just to enjoy the pure fun. Jurassic Park, 1993, brings the dream of resurrecting dinosaurs to life, but the theme park quickly turns into a nightmare. Steven Spielberg masterfully blends groundbreaking CGI with practical effects, creating dinosaurs that are terrifyingly realistic. The T-Rex and Velociraptor will haunt you forever. The performances of Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum add heart and humor, while John Williams' soundtrack sends chills down your spine. This is a sci-fi adventure that perfectly balances wonder and horror, raising questions about human interference in nature. You'll want to revisit the island, even knowing the dangers that lurk. Total Recall, 1990, plunges you into a mental labyrinth where Douglas Quaid uncovers erased memories of a conspiracy on Mars. Director Paul Verhoeven blends intense action with dark humor, featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger in a career-defining role and stunning practical effects that make the mutant creatures as shocking as ever. The mind-bending plot explores reality and illusion, based on a story by Philip K. Dick, keeping you constantly guessing. It's a quintessential 90s sci-fi classic that's both entertaining and thought-provoking, making you wonder, what is real? 12 Monkeys, 1995, takes you into a post-apocalyptic future where prisoner James Cole time travels to prevent a devastating pandemic. Terry Gilliam crafts a dark, chaotic world filled with bizarre imagery and stellar performances by Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt. Pitt's manic role is a standout highlight. Based on the short film La Jetée, 12 Monkeys explores time loops, fate, and human helplessness. The haunting soundtrack and intricate plot keep you glued to the screen. This is a science fiction masterpiece that prompts deep reflection on time and destiny. Gattaca, 1997, takes you to a future where DNA determines fate, and Vincent, a normal individual, impersonates others to pursue his dream of space travel. Director Andrew Niccol crafts a cold yet stunning dystopia, with Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman delivering intense emotional chemistry. The film explores themes of free will and injustice, featuring blue-toned visuals and a haunting score by Michael Nyman. It's an inspiring story that makes you believe humans can overcome any limits, no matter what their genes dictate. Dark City, 1998, draws you into a city shrouded in darkness, where memories are manipulated by enigmatic forces. Alex Proyas crafts a noir science fiction world with stunning gothic visuals and a mind-bending plot about identity. The performances of Rufus Sewell, William Hurt, and Kiefer Sutherland add depth, while the groundbreaking visual effects influenced The Matrix. This is an underrated gem that makes you question reality and freedom, with an irresistible, haunting atmosphere. eXistenZ, 1999, throws you into a future where virtual reality games blur the line with real life. David Cronenberg combines science fiction with body horror, featuring grotesque biological devices and a convoluted plot about consciousness. Jennifer Jason Leigh and Jude Law lead the uneasy story, while bizarre images, such as game ports implanted in the skin, make you shudder. This is a bold work that explores technology and the self, making you wonder where the game ends and reality begins. Donnie Darko 2001 is a mysterious science fiction story where teenager Donnie sees visions of the apocalypse and a giant rabbit. Richard Kelly creates a dark, surreal world with an outstanding performance by Jake Gyllenhaal in the lead role, supported by a cast including Drew Barrymore and Patrick Swayze. The film weaves together time travel, psychology, and philosophy with a haunting 80s soundtrack. Head over heels will linger with you. It's a cult classic that compels you to dissect every detail and ponder fate. Looper 2012 takes you to a future where assassins eliminate targets sent from the past. But everything spirals out of control when Joe confronts his older self. Rian Johnson masterfully blends action with science fiction, featuring Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis in the lead roles. The gritty, futuristic visuals, clever time loop storyline, and emotional performances make the film stand out. It's a gripping thriller that prompts reflection on fate and redemption, complete with heart-pounding action scenes. Source Code 2011 recreates Groundhog Day from a science fiction angle, where pilot Coulter Stevens relives the last 8 minutes on a train before it explodes. Director Duncan Jones blends action with mystery, with Jake Gyllenhaal delivering a deeply emotional performance. The plot about time travel and free will is tightly woven, featuring a fast pace and a controversial ending. This is a clever thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seat and prompts reflection on the choices that shape our lives. Edge of Tomorrow 2014, also known as Live, Die, Repeat, is an action film with a time loop where Major Cage battles aliens and revives every time he dies. Director Doug Liman blends science fiction with humor, featuring explosive chemistry between Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. The fight effects are spectacular, the plot is clever, and the relentless pace keeps you glued to the screen. It's an entertaining blockbuster that has you cheering for each reset and dreaming of having a repeat day to fix your mistakes. The Martian 2015 takes you to Mars, where astronaut Mark Watney is stranded and must survive using science and humor. Directed by Ridley Scott, it blends science fiction with comedy, featuring an outstanding performance by Matt Damon in the lead role, supported by a talented cast including Jessica Chastain and Jeff Daniels. The visuals of the Red Planet are spectacular. The plot is grounded in real science and optimism, making the film truly inspiring. It's a story of resilience that might even make you want to learn how to grow potatoes and believe in the power of human ingenuity. Tenet 2020 is a time maze where an agent prevents World War III by manipulating the flow of time. Christopher Nolan created a blockbuster science fiction film with John David Washington and Robert Pattinson in lead roles. Spectacular action, such as the real plane crashing into a hangar, is combined with a complex plot about time inversion. The pulsating score by Ludwig Göransson amps up the adrenaline. It's an intellectual challenge that makes you re-watch it to decode and marvel at Nolan's ambition. Everything Everywhere All at Once 2022 is a wild multiverse adventure where Evelyn Wang, a laundromat owner, must save the world across countless realities. Directors Daniels blend science fiction, humor, and emotion, with Michelle Yeoh delivering an outstanding lead performance, supported by Stephanie Hugh and Jamie Lee Curtis. The creative visuals, from bagel universes to talking rocks, will make you laugh and cry. The film explores themes of family, identity, and the meaning of life, leaving you wanting to embrace your loved ones and live life to the fullest.